Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines: Battery energy storage system or coal-based power plant to support large-scale renewable integration. Maharashtra EV policy. India Grid acquires two solar assets of 660 crore rupees. Coming to the details. The country envisages uptake of 450 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2030. The high penetration of intermittent renewable energy will bring up issues around managing system flexibility in terms of steeper ramps and peaking load requirements. In India, system flexibility has historically been met by coal-fired power plants. India also plans to install 50 gigawatt of new coal power capacity during 2022-27, according to the Central Electricity Authority. Recently, the government extended the transmission charges waiver for renewable energy developers, including battery energy storage system, to 2025, which could enhance their cost competitiveness. There are other regulatory changes afoot. For instance, time of day pricing, which is expected to monetize the value of services provided by battery energy storage systems. Besides being faster to deploy at scale, batteries can also quickly ramp up and down their output, thereby proving more effective in meeting system flexibility requirements than conventional coal plants. A recent study estimated levelized tariffs for coal-based power plant, both pithead and non-pithead, as well as solar energy plus battery storage. Findings are shown in the graph. By 2030, solar plus battery energy storage system has the lowest levelized cost of rupees 3 rupees 50 paisa per unit. Starting 2023, solar plus battery energy storage system will be cheaper than any coal power, pithead as well as non-pithead. Large-scale deployment of battery energy storage system along with the higher uptake of renewable energy could emerge as the more cost-effective provider of electricity in the market. For scale deployment of battery energy storage system in India, there needs to be a clear and long-term policy signals on market demand for battery energy storage systems. In addition to minimization of regulatory risks, investors expect a set of transparent, comprehensive, long-lived and comprehensive policies. To complement the faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicle FAME 2 policy, the government of Maharashtra has announced the new Maharashtra Electric Vehicle Policy 2021. The EV policy looks to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles in the state. The state government hopes to achieve an overall target of 10% vehicle registration to be battery electric vehicles by 2025. MSRTC also is looking to convert 15% of its bus fleet to new electric models. Additionally, from April 2022, all new government vehicles used within the major cities could also be converted to electric vehicles. The state is also looking to develop charging infrastructure. It aims to set up at least one public charging station in every 3 square kilometers or to have 50 charging stations per million population. In addition, a charging station at 25-kilometer intervals on both sides of highways. For early adopters in the state, the policy will include fiscal incentives capped at a maximum number of vehicles for each sector this year. This would include two-wheelers, three-wheelers, four-wheelers and transport sectors. The incentive rate is set at rupees 5,000 per unit. For the first 1 lakh electric vehicle two-wheelers, the maximum incentive is 10,000 per vehicle. For four-wheelers, the first 10,000 adopters will receive incentives up to 1.5 lakh per vehicle. The government will incentivize 60% of cost for 15,000 slow charging stations in the state, while also incentivizing 50% of the cost to set up 500 moderate to fast charging stations. Other objectives of new Maharashtra EV policy include a target to establish at least 1 gigafactory for manufacturing of ACC batteries in the state, promote research and development, innovation and skill development across the EV ecosystem, and make Maharashtra India's top producer of battery electric vehicles in terms of annual production capacity. India Grid Trust completed the acquisition of 100% stake in two solar assets with cumulative capacity of 100 megawatt from Photovasio Renewable Ventures at an enterprise value of 660 crore rupees. With this acquisition, the company's asset portfolio will now consist of 14 diversified power projects consists of 40 transmission lines, 11 substations and 100 megawatt of solar power plants across 18 states and one union territory. India Grid's acquisition of first solar asset is an important milestone in the Indian infrastructure sector, as this marks the first renewable energy acquisition by an InvIT in the country. The 100 megawatt assets are fully operational and located in high radiation zone in the 400 megawatt Anantapuram solar park in Andhra Pradesh with a contractual period of 25 years at a fixed tariff. The transaction is in with its strategy to acquire solar projects with long-term power purchase agreements, operational track record, and financial strong counterparties of takers such as SECI and NTPC. Additional news today. GERC approves tariff of 2 rupees 22 paisa per unit discovered in Torrent's 300 megawatt solar auction. All Telangana post offices to run on solar power by 2023. Power demand in India expected to grow 6% in financial year 2022. Adani Electricity allowed to tender 500 megawatt of renewable bundled with conventional power. Price discovery at power exchanges. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 143.48 million units of power for tomorrow cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details. Price discovered during night 3 rupees 2 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day 2 rupees 46 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening 3 rupees 88 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock 2 rupees 96 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 3 rupees 13 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. Thank you and good day.